Happy Wednesday. So I talk about minimalism and my health. I try to be raw and real and honest. I also participate in a few different collabs. I On Tuesdays I do Tiny Teddy Tuesday, which is an open collab hosted by Sunday Dawn at the Helpful Home. The first Thursday of the month is 10 Minutes Better, which is a collab hosted by my friend Melinda from Melinda Plain and Simple. And that's the first Friday of the month. And then the first Thursday of the month is Thoughtful Thursday, which is hosted by my friend Joy at Organized with Joy. And I believe it's the second Sunday of the month I do a Sunday Reset, which is hosted by my friend Angel at Angel McMillan. So I put up lots of collabs, and I'm just gonna hang out here for a minute. Got chestnut praline latte. I'm just gonna hang out a minute and see who shows up. I know people said they were gonna try and be here, so just hang out for a little bit and see. While I'm waiting for you all to show up, I'm gonna go and throw away my dirty Kleenex. So my voice does not normally sound like this. I've had a bad cough, well, timing cough, for about a week and a half. So let's put the robe on and get comfy. Let's get comfy. It's actually warm outside here today where I live. And but we do have the fans going inside to keep the inside cool. And with my health conditions, my body temperature does fluctuate. So it doesn't matter how hot or cold it is inside or outside, my body temperature does fluctuate. So I do get hot and cold despite whatever the temperature is. And I am due for another haircut, people. My hair is getting long. So, life update. So things kind of happened very suddenly. Actually, let's back up. First, if you watch my channel, you know that back at the end of August, I injured my hip. And I've been working on trying to figure out what's wrong. So on November 6th, I had a MRI with contrast done. And that was my first time having an MRI with contrast. I may have an MRI without it. And basically, I had a bad reaction to the contrast dye for the MRI that I had done on the 6th for my hip, my left hip. And it was a nasty reaction. It wasn't bad enough that I needed to go to urgent care or an ER or anything, fortunately for me. But it was bad enough that I felt awful afterwards, and I just did not react well to the dye. So we're making note of that in the future, that when I get MRIs done, that I cannot do the contrast dye because I'm allergic to it. Hello, person. Just talking, giving a life update. I would love to people to say hello. Yes, so I finally got the results of that MRI like an hour ago. And basically what it showed is that my hip, my labrum muscle in my hip is fraying, which basically means it's tearing, torn, all that fun stuff. And my doctor here wanted to refer me to an orthopedist just so they can help me heal and manage it better. But I'm trying to figure out what next step what the next step is. And if you've watched my channel for a while, you know back in 2021 I had surgery on my hip, the left hip, to fix a labrum tear. So basically a year and a half later, and it re-tore. So she's going to be sending me the MRI results, so I have those for my records. This is important to have. But that leads me to my next thing, is I will not be seeing an orthopedist here because I am moving this month. Moving soon, actually. Next week. By next week and next week's videos, I will be moved. So it's all happening really fast. I am staying within the state that I moved to. It's just in a completely different part of the state. So that means for my hip issue that I will be trying to find a doctor there as soon as possible so that my hip can be monitored, because as being with a muscle tear, if it gets bad enough, then they will want to do something. Usually with a tear, there's not really anything they can do, not a lot they can do, but if it gets bad enough, then they will want to do something. Now, I have hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome and a bunch of other health conditions, which basically means that surgery and physical therapy and all the normal routes to fix things aren't always the best idea. I had it done back in 2021 to fix what it had the first time, because the pain and the issues were so bad that I was willing to do surgery on the chance that it could make it worse, but it could also make it better. And it did. It made it better for a little while. So it just means no real heavy lifting, and I just need to be careful. So with the move, why it's happening is because where I'm renting a room from, they're also moving. So this is no longer an option for a place to live. And so because they're moving, I also needed to find a place to move to. I think the new situation is going to work out really well, and I'm excited for it. Oh, this coffee is good. Oh yes, and I told you if you watched my Tiny Teddy yesterday that I was gonna try and get rid of my bank of donations before going live today. And if you look, turn around. If you look, the bag of donations is still there. So that, if you're new, that's my closet and the door to my bathroom. So, and so I'm gonna have to get those donations out at some point. Although, I need to be careful because of my hip. So that is my life update, everybody. That is what's going on. I will, when I move, I'll be able to keep my furniture, I'll be able to keep my mattress, I'll be able to keep my lamps. I will be able to keep my stuff. When I've started packing a little bit, but having this cough and not feeling well has made that difficult, but I'm pushing through. I would say I'm about 1/3, maybe even halfway packed. So, and that only took me like 10-15 minutes to do, which is fantastic. Going as minimal as I've gone has made packing quick. Hello, person. Hello. I would love to talk to somebody or talk to people in the chat. I've been giving a life update, health update. So how are you doing? What's going on with you? No, I need it to disappear again. Okay. Well, I guess I can give you guys a tour of the current state of things as I prepare to move. So, as you can see, the bed is made. Because I'm still using it. Still have the bag of donations that need to go. Most of that shelf is packed. The switch I'm still using, so it's down there. That suitcase I'm packing stuff into. I'm going to pack those pictures. When the picture was being taken down, this frame actually broke a little bit, fell and broke. So, and then see, this drawer is mostly packed. This drawer is mostly packed. Yeah, I love them too. Mel, my best friend gave me these pictures, and she even picked out the frames. So they're really nice. So how are you doing, Mel? How's it going? Um, this stuff needs to be packed. These are my mugs and then this drawer is packed. Aw, thanks for stopping in, Mel. Mel from Melinda Plain Simple is recording, you guys, which is always a good thing. Means more content and inspiration for all of you. So I've got the switch controllers and stuff in here. Those blankets I put there when they're not being used. I packed up my 2 other pairs of shoes. Need laundry. And then I've got clothes out. I packed up most of my hangers. And then the light bulbs up there. The instructions to put, I think, the nightstands together are up there. And then the bathroom. So I occasionally switch from shorts to lounge pants, depending on how cold I am. So those are up right now because they can be worn again. This stuff will get packed. That towel will get washed and packed. And then the hand soap and a multi-purpose cleaner. I'm not sure if I'm going to pack those or not. Probably will need to pack them. And then bathroom stuff is under there. So the stuff that's in here will go down into there. And that stuff will get packed. That bath mat is something I bought, so I may or may not be taking it with me. This belongs to the people I live with. Same with the trash can, the toilet brush, and the shelves. So none of that is stuff I'm taking. The shower curtain belongs to them as well. So do the hooks. But the shower seat is mine. The shower mat is mine. And of course my soaps. And then we'll be swapping out the shower head and putting the shower head that I bought to make it more handicap accessible for me, and putting the shower head that came on here back on here. I'll be taking the shower head. So I do have some food storage containers in the kitchen that I got because I needed a place to decant and store my specialty foods. But it's only a couple containers, like 4 containers, I think. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be getting rid of those or if I'm going to be moving those. We will see. I will be getting a plastic mattress cover bag to cover the mattress, keep it safe and clean when it's moved. But you still around, Mel? But that's the update, everybody. And that's it. I apologize for this cough. But so I've done the update. And okay, so the person that's moving me and says she has stuff to cover the frame to keep it protected, and the nightstand and stuff to keep them protected. So I asked her if I needed to get those things or if she had stuff to cover them, and she said she did. Because I was worried about them getting rained on and ruined, because we do get the occasional rain here. So, but they said they have stuff. Because we're not getting a moving truck. We're not, they've got straps to strap stuff down. But we're not renting a moving truck or anything. We're basically using just a regular truck and strapping everything down into the bed of the truck. I am excited. It's gonna be different. I mean, one of the reasons I picked the city I'm in was because I was close to people that I know and because they have a good LGBTQ plus community here, from what I've heard. And so I was in, and lots of doctors and options. And the doctor I saw here, I really liked her and everything. So, but, life happens, life changes, and, in a blink of an eye, you can have your life turned upside down. And that's kind of what happened. It went from, oh, living here, making it work, and gonna get settled, to, hey, we're moving, so can I give you time to find a place to live? You need to start looking, and you're moving too. And so the moving situation I'm moving into, I think will be a lot more stable, a lot better. I think. Who knows? Life can change, but I think it'll be a lot better. But it just means being in another part of the state, in a city I thought I would never live in. But never say never. Yeah, I did find a place very quickly. A lot of you would call it, the believers would call it, God, miracle, whatever your faith is. And in this instance, it could absolutely be true. Because within 3 hours of finding out, hey, you can find another place to live, I found another place to live. It happened quick. So, and then it was like, well, then the person who's moving me, I'm like, well, she's like, well, when are you supposed to move? It was a roller coaster for 3 hours, Mel. Absolutely. Absolutely. It was a lot of emotions. Don't get me wrong, I've moved a lot. If I'm in place for more than a year, I dance and do a party, because it's be the same address for more than a year is a miracle for me. So being in this place for just over 2 months and needing to move, I'm like, it doesn't matter how many times you do it, it's still stressful. It still can cause you to have a meltdown. But I've also moved enough and been in enough circumstances to know that, things work out. Somehow it always works out. And so, did I have a little meltdown? Absolutely. But I also had to focus up real quick and let family know and just found something that can work out really fast. Yes, I get to keep my furniture this time now, which is exciting. Um, if you're watching this, I have a lot of different decor. Like, I have very, very eclectic taste. I like a lot of different styles. And so, usually, like, every few years, or depending on the circumstance, I like to switch up my decor, switch up my furniture, if possible, if I have the money to do it. Um, and when I moved across country back in August, I basically only moved with 2 suitcases, left my furniture behind, which was very like a sleek, gray, minimal, modern furniture. And then I'm like, you know what? I haven't done anything glam or super feminine basically since I was a teenager. I've always kind of, furniture-wise, stuck to a more non-specific style for furniture, and then just had my decor be whatever style I wanted to decorate with at the time, because it's just more affordable and more money saving to do it that way. But since I had to get all new furniture and lamps and everything anyway, I decided, you know what? I love old Hollywood. I love Art Deco. I love that mid-century glam. That era is just, like, honestly, I go back and forth between wanting to in my fantasy self, wants to dress like either Dean Martin or Audrey Hepburn. It's just, I love both. Just that style is just so pretty. Um, I mean, how life was during that time. I don't necessarily agree with all the beliefs and the rules of that time, but the style of the furniture and the clothes, oh yes, love it, love it, love it. Absolutely stunning. And then, so I went with like a old Hollywood glam with like a simple living twist, because the glam feminine, I, I I like it in small doses. It's not something I can handle like a lot of. It's too much for me. Like, so I do glam, old Hollywood glam with a simple living twist. So I don't. So it's glam enough. It's pretty enough, but it's not over the top. Oh, thank you, Mel. I love how I did it too. Yes. 'Cause I still want to be minimal. I still do. I still love minimalism. I still love simple living. And when you have chronic illness and chronic pain like I do, it's kind of a must. Honestly, I don't know how other people do it who have a normal amount of stuff or have or extra and have a lot of stuff. I honestly don't know how they do it. I mean, I guess if they've got family and stuff helping them, they can do it. But not this girl. No, no, that's that's too much. Plus, I have a dust allergy, so having a lot of furniture and stuff. I would love to help you pick stuff out, Mel. Yes, yes. Melinda, you and I will message, and I will help you find something. Just give me an idea of your price range and what you're looking for, and I will absolutely help you find it. So Melinda just informed me she wants to find window treatments, different window treatments for her windows, and I love to decorate. I love to organize. I love to declutter. Oh, you're welcome, Mel. And I've kind of always done it and helped friends with it and family with it as a hobby because my body's not good enough to walk, but I am good at finding things and I am good at bossing people around. So it works. Mm. Oh, Mel's laughing. Yeah. No. Even over the past few years with helping people organize, even or declutter, even if I couldn't physically help them, I could direct them on how to do it, or they could bring a drawer or something to me, or bring me something to sit, and I could help them organize. So usually it only lasts like a few minutes, but then we just talk and hang out, and I'd give suggestions and tell them like, oh, you should do this and you should do that, and that way I could still help organize, declutter, decorate, but I wasn't physically doing it and destroying my body. So I do need to get a class. Yes, finish recording, Mel. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Everybody go check out Melinda from Melinda Plain and Simple. We call her Mel because, you know, friend status. Um, although I'm sure she considers you guys her friends too. I wouldn't mind you guys calling her Mel. But I would, you know, you can ask her. You can comment and ask her. Yes, but check out Melinda from Melinda Plain and Simple because she's an awesome, supportive friend. Speaking of awesome, supportive friends, um, this past week, my friend Joy from Organize with Joy, we finally got to meet in person and we met for coffee and we hung out and it was amazing. We had so much fun. It was such a good time. You know, she is the same kind, caring, sweet, authentic person online as she is in person. You know, you wonder sometimes, you know, if people aren't the same in person as they are online, and she absolutely is. And I love her to pieces. She is amazing. So we will definitely be hanging out in person more. So if you want to see a picture of us together, you can go to Joy's Instagram, which is also Organized with Joy. Okay, everybody, it has been a half an hour, and I've done the update. Got to chat with Mel, which was awesome, but I think I'm going to end it here. So please, I will have this for you to go back and watch and get all the updates and everything. The current plan is I still plan on putting out YouTube content, but life is just a little bit crazy right now with having a cough and the move and my hip and everything. So, but my intention is to still be putting out videos. So you have those to look forward to. And I will hopefully see you Tuesday for my Tiny Tidy, along with the rest of the Tiny Tidy team. Have a good week, and if next week is Thanksgiving, so if you celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you all have a happy Thanksgiving, and I will see you next time. Bye.